Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another bit of Shadow Empire. In previous episode, we got pushed back to the river over here again. I mean, there is well over 1,000 tanks over here, so I'm not entirely sure if we can stop them. Luckily, now we at least have the river crossing penalty for the enemy, so they will be taking minus 20%. Oh wait, no, that's a logistical point. Hold on, no. It is, yeah, it's the river crossing, so it is minus 20%, presumably for the attack values. So that could be at least hindering them a little bit. We've got a decent bit of infantry in here as well, which has dug in to some degree, actually. Some of the units can't dig in any further. Ooh, is this one? Oh, that's on the hold line, right, and this is on the defense. These don't, well, the tanks don't have anything. And there's on, oh, that's on fluid defense. What is that one? Infantry and artillery get 40% on defense. Mechanized forces get minus 30% on defense with 30% on attack. Okay, I mean, that's good enough, I suppose. Now, in last round, or for this round, since we got a lot of new tanks in here, that basically drained our oil supply right now. Food is still going down a little bit. We've still got a stockpile for a while, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, I'm just going to quickly have a look at the dashboard again. Civilization level is actually dropping, which is not great. Volcanic energy tapping is almost done. The Siege Grenadier Infantry Army is almost done. Missiles are halfway done. We started doing the new Huey. And fuel efficiency is it's actually pretty decent already. I'm going to take that to 50% and then we'll switch to something else. For now at least, but that will allow us to design a lot of the new units, especially like the vehicles and such, to be a bit more fuel efficient. Now we don't have a massive amount of industrial points, so how many things are we constructing actually? Right now, so we've got industry level 3 in Spike. Then we've got agriculture facility in somebody going to level 2, and that is probably going to be done in a round or two. We didn't have that much industrial points at the start of the round, I suppose. And then Ansung is getting the truck depot in there, so we'll finally have some logistics in here, which will be quite nice. That will allow us to basically clear out at least up to this river and all that, and then maybe all the way to the neighboring action in there, I suppose. But let's get to the next round. I'm pretty sure that we did most of the fighting already last round. Right now, I think the northern front over there in the east is doing fine. There's a bit of attacks going on here with a lot of tanks. We lost a bit of infantry and guns there. AA guns in particular, but the tanks held at least. Here's a bit. Oh, we managed to destroy 10 of their guns in counter battery fire. That's good. We do need to bring in a bit more AA guns or interceptors or something in here just to start shooting down some of those enemy planes. Oh, we destroyed another 10 guns from the enemy. Oh, now it's going to be a mass assault across the river, I reckon. Or maybe not. Right, so we got 20 guns, 20 tanks, we lost 200 infantry, 20 guns. I mean, alright then. Could be worse. And we got the volcanic energy tapping completed. And the Huey 2. Oh, wow. We started doing the Huey 2 last round, we already completed it. And we got the Siege Grenadier Infantry Army completed, so there's a lot of new things that we need to choose. Budget, on the other hand, we are probably not going to do any changes there. Okay, so hydroponic water purification, water soil recomposition. Getting water from a lithosphere, we don't really need to worry about that one. A nuclear plant could be okay for energy. Radiation cleansing could be quite handy as well. Or the hydroponics. I mean, let's take a look at the tech tree real quick then. So hydroponics would be from... oh, over there, okay. Oh, that is needed for the... is it hydroponics robotization, maybe? Or mass food pool. I think this one, yeah, that one needs hydroponics at least. So it might be a good idea to get that one done slowly but surely. And, you know, it reduces the amount of sort of low-tech level stuff that we still need to, or can research. And it shouldn't take too long to research either. So hydroponics it is. Then we need a new design target. We need to get the new flat gun, I suppose. Let's go double check. Is there anything in the man padders that... no, we can't get anything new in there. So that's gonna have to wait. One of the things that I could do maybe is get like a medium helicopter. We're gonna do a new design. And this is gonna be a fighter. We'll go for maybe heavy rotor engine. Go for like, I don't know, 800 liters. Maybe we can go even higher. Let's try the 1200 liters. And then air-to-air weapons, so twin high-speed heavy machine gun. And air-to-ground weapons, probably not needed. So I'm not going to take any ore cargo, so let's have a look. That is 7 hexes range. We can probably make better. It doesn't need a massive speed, to be fair. So let's redesign that as a fighter. I wonder if we go for a medium rotor engine instead. It would at least reduce the weight. We can maybe reduce the fuel as well. And keep the machine guns and check this. So how much is that one? That's 5 hexes. Okay, so that's the wrong way. What about if we go for the very heavy rotor engines? And then go for the 1200 liters, the machine guns. That's 6 hexes. It's decent, but I think the first one was probably the best then. With the 7 hexes, we can at least have it do some intercepting, especially in the mountains to the west. I think that is an area where we need some interceptors. So, heavy rotor engine. I think we're going to go back to the 800 liters of fuel. No, that's only 5 hexes. Hold on a minute. There we go, that's the 7 hexes. So it's not massive, but you know, they can at least operate from basically anywhere, so we don't need to have a large airfield. I mean, it would of course help to keep them in operation a bit longer, but that's alright. Oh man, we've got a lot of options in here. So there's heavy assault infantry army, heavy siege infantry army, heavy RPG infantry army, mechanized storm infantry army. That could be actually quite interesting. You know what, yeah, I'll go for the mechanized. Then Marauders and Albertus, yes, you'll have my full support. Okay, we had 100 workers die, but that's about it. A new commander for the 8th Light Infantry Brigade. I suppose you've got suitability at least, so I'll appoint you. That does remind me though, we've got a lot of leaders that are rather upset right now. So we could do the cabinet retreat at least. Let's see, difficulty 100, we rolled 60. It's halved. Relations of all cabinet members improve with 1%, and they got some experience. I believe there's also some other things like the Grand Convention. Convention assemble all your leaders together for rallies and workshops. It's a decent bit of a cost in there. Oh, and it failed. Okay, halves. Okay, so we got a bit of experience. There's some relations going up as well. Well, it could be worse. Let's also have a look at the potential spies to send out. Oh, they got a second city over here. Okay.
Order acknowledged.
Send someone there, but I suppose we also need to start exploring a little bit of more of the various islands, if we can even send anything to those. Don't think we can to all of them, at least. Well, there's even an island over there. And there's a small island off the coast. Well, we send at least a few spies in there. Okay, so we've got a decent bit of the industrial points. Let's have a quick look at the construction. Did we complete the... Yeah, we completed the agricultural facility in Sunbury and the truck station in Ansangdi. The industry in Spike is still coming along fairly nicely, I suppose. But that'll increase the industrial points production in general. So then... hold on a minute. So we had the battles in the south. They've... oh. Right, the sea worms returned. I'm going to move this one back. I'm going to use the Hueys. Do a bit of an airstrike. Actually, what is that? That is the leopard. So yeah, we'll go and do an airstrike in here. Not necessarily quite enough recon for this, but at least we destroyed some of them. And then could these, by chance, do an attack in... No, we are out of fuel here. Ah, well, that does complicate things. Let's also have a look at the... Oh, right, the replacement. I suppose, technically speaking, I can buy the replacement troops directly into here. So, machine gunners we don't need, but the flak guns, we could either go for the air defense, which are a lot more expensive, but I suspect that they're... You know what, I'm going to get one set of these. Then I'll get another one of the flak 2s, or flak mark 2s. So that is probably okay. I mean, the air defense one has a fairly good defense values. Pretty good hit points as well, although if we compare it to flak 2... Oh yeah, it's a decent bit more hit points. And the damage is a lot higher, and it's got the... Well, I mean, the range isn't that high. Yeah, the air range is still 1, which is a bit of a shame. But it's better than nothing. Is that one... So this one probably has the AA range of... No, it doesn't actually have any AA range. It does do a bit of damage on the planes regardless. But this front line is kind of holding... There was a bit of artillery strikes over here. Oh, right, so we also lost a bit of infantry on this one, didn't we? So let's get some replacement troops, and for this we could actually start getting the line troop force now with the laser weapons. It's going to cost us a bit of energy, but I think that's going to be mostly fine. We've got over 3,000 of it, and we're getting a lot more as well. We are going to need a bit more ammo, so let's get another decent chunk of that. Still got plenty of metal and decent bit of the industrial points as well. Food, on the other hand, I mean, we just got the upgrade on the agriculture facility, so it'll probably get better. And next round, Ansung is going to get a bit of logistics in here, so we can maybe start conquering the rest of this island. And also get some work going on, like the mine over here would be quite nice to have. Or a few other things, but like we can start utilizing this island finally a bit better. That being said though, how is the... Yeah, we could use a bit more workers in him. We're going to send the colonists into various places, so I'll be back in a moment. Right, so now that that is dealt with, let's have a look at the situation over here. So we know that they've got a ton of troops about to break through. We've got a bit of tanks over here that could maybe attack the enemy tanks across the river. They've got Wolf Mark 5s now, which have a bit more hit points. I mean, it's slowly improving on the existing model, but at the same time, they haven't improved the guns that much. I mean, they're still okay, I guess, and at the same time, they haven't been able to increase the steel plating's thickness or anything because it's the light tanks. So first of all, let's get the... Oh, right, they brought in Hawks over here. They can't use this one. Okay, I should have done it manually then, I guess, because then I get... Yeah, we got Hueys over here. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Well, we're gonna... Well, I suppose one of the things that I could do... Wait, is Kazoo already... No, it's not tier 1 yet. Still needs like 6,000 pops. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. We can at least do a range attack on this stack here. We've got several hits, no kills though. But at the same time, at least our tanks are getting a bit more... strength in there. I guess we're going to do a quick attack with the blitzers across the river. And apparently take some losses, but also get some kills in there. So we traded 1 blitzer for, or 10 blitzers for... Oh! We killed some of the later models. Well, actually, they may have all been of the Wolf 5s. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the replacement troops here. Just to make sure that we get the stuff that we need in here. So that already attacked... In theory, I could attack with the all-rounders and metalheads, but I have a suspicion that that would be quite disastrous, attacking across the river against this much enemies. Because, yeah, it's hundreds of tanks in there. So not exactly ideal. Now, we do also have our rocket artillery in here. Let's just try to reduce the strength of the enemy troops here. I mean, the tanks don't get any digging bonus there. Well, we didn't kill anything, unfortunately, but, you know, we got some hits there. And then I guess this one... could do a range attack with the infantry over here. Admittedly, the tanks might not be the easiest target to hit. And we don't have a lot of recall, so that is also hindering us. No hits whatsoever. So the Hueys and Hawks can't really do... I mean, fuel is a bit low there. We do have the Ravens, but those are the interceptors. But we do have a set of Hueys in here. Right, well, I mean, these could... Well, they don't have the range right now. Never mind. I suppose one of the things that I could do instead is start moving these down south, and then move these, if we can move these in the first place. I don't think we actually can, we don't have any fuel. Okay, so yeah, these might not... Well, actually, I can do a strategic movement, right? Yes, I can. I'm just going to move these there. There we go, so that's at least somewhat fixed. Admittedly, that does mean that we won't have ability to do airstrikes in here this round, which might hinder us. We did get some air guns in here. There's a bit of enemy troops in there, but like this is relatively stable right now. If we get some artillery or something in here, that might allow us to break through. So they do have a bit of tanks over here, especially near the coastline. So we can't really do too much. There's a bit of supply issues through here still, which does concern me a little bit, but it's probably mostly just they need to bring in such massive amounts of ammo through there. Of course, if we make this into sealed road, at least up to there, it will of course make the trucks be able to reach just that tiny bit further. Now, of course, it is a long distance there that we need to deliver stuff. Did we... We do have a railhead in here, okay. But of course, it is coming from... Okay, so if we probably want to get a truck station in here as well, or maybe get a truck station here. That might not be the worst idea. Yeah, let's actually do that.
Yes, sir.
It will take a bit more workers, but that's alright. And that's going to allow us to bring the supplies in here a bit easier. And also, once we get through the mountains, someday, then that will also help. Now, in the north, I did see a bit of movement in here. Not too much. I mean, we could probably do a... I mean, we've got a fairly good recon in here, so we'll do one more artillery strike in here. It's... oh, right, no, artillery strike indeed. So we should be able to at least maybe get a few hits. Probably not any kills. We just don't have the firepower on these units to really do the kills that we need. Yeah, only 2 hits. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. We did move this one about a little bit. I'm going to move it back to the independent lab, though. We'll move these back a little bit as well to be in better supply. So we could have attacked that one. Oh, right. Did we... These can't attack right now. Oh, wait. No, we did already... No, I don't think we did attack because we didn't have any fuel. These have at least dug in fairly well, so if they try to break through with the tanks, it's just the light tanks. Decent bit of hit points, admittedly. So it might be difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. And these Hueys, I mean... Oh yeah, they did already do the airstrike on the tanks there. Fair enough. Let's take a quick look at the trade tab. So there is a bit of high-tech part again. I'm going to buy another 2. It's a bit expensive. Let's have a look at the trade. So we could probably sell some metal again. Sell 2,000, that's going to be plenty of money for a while. Could also maybe even sell some of the machines, just for the heck of it. Because we produce them for quite a good amount now, so that shouldn't be a problem. We've got plenty of fuel now. 2,500. We are going to need to gather a lot or accumulate a bit more of the fuel so that we can start getting a bit more tanks, especially tanks for the southern flank would be much appreciated. Of course, I don't know if the logistics is going to be able to deal with all of that. Because the supply base there, do we have... Oh yeah, we do have a truck station in here. Let's double check the bottleneck. So we've upgraded the road all the way to there. That does help. But of course, a big problem over here is just Kathmandu doesn't have enough workers right now. I mean, they are hiring a bit more, so it's getting better and better. But it's not the best quite yet. There's the airbase and everything that is needing some support at least. Now, I suppose we're just going to head to the next round, but I think in next round we might want to get a bit more planes. I think the planes are going to be very crucial in this war. Especially getting some sort of interceptors for the western flank. Oh, there's an attack. We killed some of them, which stood firm. Lost a bit of infantry, and they tried to do another airstrike over there in the mountains. Another artillery strike over here. We lost some trucks. We can upgrade or replace those with the new trucks then, so it's not really that bad. Which will be more fuel efficient. Okay, a bit of artillery strike here. No damage on our side, at least. Another artillery strike over there. They're probably going to attack across the river now. Or not. Oh, they started attacking in here. They took a bit of casualties there, but not too much. So we got 100 infantry, 10 guns, 10 tanks, 200 walkers, plus 200 infantry, 10 motorized, and 200 walkers. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. Didn't manage to do the mission that we had. So all of this is still underway, or in control at least. So that's good. Over here we took that tiny bit of casualty, so let's go ahead and get that replacement unit. Ah, right, so not only do we have main transport 2, we also got main transport 3. Alright then, well, let's get one of these. As a replacement. So that's replacements there. Then we lost some more troops in here. Not race formation, but the replacement troops. Some more of the line troop force. I mean, I believe it was the GIs that we were losing there anyway. But that's the infantry that we lost there. Oh, right, the sea worm is over here still. Can we do another... well, actually, first of all, before we have a look at that, I thought I saw a... Was it over here? I think there were... Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was a road at least for a moment there. So I think the aliens or the sort of local fauna over here is actually hindering the enemy in here, which means that we... Ooh, is that... That is grassy plains there. I don't know if we want to go for that one quite yet, although it would be quite handy. And they got a bit of tanks over here as well. Are they... They're not out of fuel yet, but it might be that in a not too distant future they will start having some fuel issues there. And now, yeah, the supplies through here are still a bit limited. Could be worse, though. Let's have a look at the decisions, then. So, yeah, no, need to change that, I don't think. Minor worker strike in Kazuraptor. We've got plenty of money, admittedly, so we'll probably just go through here. Protest against high income tax in Spike. I'll try to calm down the protest by talking to them. Oh, it was success. Unrest did increase, but it's not too bad. Maritime Trade House investment in private economy. Birdie wants to invest 120 credits in Spike. Already have some... sure. Keeping the relations up with them is probably a good idea. Alliance review. So we've still got 31% of the governors, directors, and supreme headquarters commander position filled by the Maritime Trade House. But all is well. And the Syrian community demands release of Spy. We'll release it and refuse the payment, I think. Keep the relations up. I mean, they try to every now and then blackmail us, but we just, you know, ignore it. Spies in Tomorrow's Republic have found info. Well, let's support the Church Knights, I suppose. Now then, so the Western Front doesn't need too much care right now, but the air attack over here would probably be a smart idea. Let's start with that. We could even send the interceptors, actually, to join there. Oh, we got a kill, at least. Oh, there we go. We got 30 tanks. There's still a lot of tanks in there. We didn't lose anything. That's good. We got our rocket artillery. Let's do airstrike, or rather, range attack over here. No kills, but you know, at least we're putting some pressure in there. Admittedly, I'm aware that the rocket artillery is probably best used against infantry that has been dislodged from their entrenchments. Right, so over here we could do maybe an air attack. Oh yeah, we could. Send in one air attack. Well, you know what? It's quite a stack of troops there. So I'm going to send both the Huey, or both of these bomber units in here. Oh, they sent some of their helicopters to intercept. Okay, well, we killed 20 tanks. That one got a lot of hits, though. And then I suppose what we could do is do another range attack on that one. No kills, unfortunately. We're probably going to need a lot more ammo. I know that the rocket artillery chews through ammo like crazy, which is why we're basically every round making about 2,000 to 3,000 ammo extra just to be able to make sure that we don't lose too much. So there's a bit of the Wolf 5s in here, but they also got some of the older ones, I suppose. There's a bit of infantry also amassing back there. Let's go ahead and use our tanks for a bit of attack across the river. So we'll take both these tanks. There we go, we pushed it back at least. Got quite a few hits with the metal heads, so we'll probably get a little bit experience these. I mean, there's still so many troops in here. I don't know if it's a good idea for us to try to attack that one right now. Let me just do a quick calculations of how many tanks we know that they are here. There's at least 360 tanks in there, plus the artillery, so trying to attack with the tanks would be probably quite dangerous right now across the river. Of course, they don't really have the guts to attack us either, so we're mostly fine, I reckon. Oh, and yeah, they are bouncing for a bit of attacks in there. Is the rocket planes any better for... Well, it's got 25 to 100 entrenchments. But perhaps not the worst. I could send in the recon at... Well, no, not necessarily the recon. I could send the machine gunners up there. Not necessarily going to do too much attacks in here right now. Like, this is a kind of secondary front. We don't really want to focus too much troops in there. I'll be honest. They are retaking some of that land. And I could move in here, but it's a bad defensive terrain. Like, if they abandon that one, then we can probably advance in there, because then they would have to attack across the river anyway to get to us. But as it stands right now, there's not too much I can do. I may need to send some more stuff to the southern flank, though. I mean, we actually probably could get another medium battalion, or medium tank battalion in there. There we go, medium tank battalion. So actually for this one, we'll probably go with the all-rounders and blockers, because there's a decent bit of infantry as well that we need to deal with. And for that, the blockers should be pretty decent with their... I think they've got the 105mm... It's either the 88 or 105mm HE gun. Or high explosive gun, so that would be fairly good against infantry. So we'll raise the formation in here. It's going to cost us a little bit, but that's going to be fine. And then next round, I can first go ahead and deal with the sea serpents over here, and then we can just, have it in here. We'll slowly start making a bit... Oh, right, actually. Did I do an airstrike with this one already? No, I don't think I did. So air attack. I'll try to attack all these motorcycles over here. I'll try to destroy the leopards on the flank. I think I'm going to do an air attack on this stack. There's a lot more targets. Okay, well, we killed 100 bikers at least, and one of their specialists. Now, I think what we could probably now do is attack over here with our tanks. I mean, we've got pretty good tanks, all things considered. I don't think they'll be doing too much damage to us. Maybe they could kill 10 or something. But yeah, there we go. That's 200 bikers gone, and we pushed them back. There's still these, of course. We could actually attack them briefly. Oh, there we go. We pushed those back as well. Making a bit of room in here, at least. But I believe with that, we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, bye-bye.